diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So the Auburn Tigers offense comes onto the field first today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to...
Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This guy can throw it. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Auburn sends out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Tigers offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Wants to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient and he's consistent. and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Complete to the right. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lindsey. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're going back to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut behind. Maybe even double-team high-low. Chop on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hill. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They try to pop a run on the draw. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing up, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best...
Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Auburn offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. RPO complete to open the drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Manning. gets the tackle. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll give it to the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Calls his own number. Creates a little room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Simmons. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Pringle. Can't get him to the ground. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shug Jordan and Pat Dive, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man downfield. That defense got gassed when they finally get him to the turf at the 47. LSU quick to the line.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
Oh, a lot of space. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle with Simmons. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Kane. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Wood. Turning it on! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Man, there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Needs a big completion on third and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Lindsey. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Green. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
A long way to go for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Tigers are in the hurry up.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Quarterback may change this route. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
The quick out.
And, you know, if you're the receiver there, you just want to know where the sticks are. Maybe extend your route a little bit more so that you know you get the 1st down after making the catch. 4th and short now. Let's see what they do.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Lindsey. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. on the ground. It's Lindsay. Got enough for the first. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Tigers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him! And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Lindsay. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He wants to change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, baby. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be an All-American. And it's plays like this that starts getting that pump going, the hype train going. And at the end of the year, you want to be like, best receiver in football? Where's he from? Baton Rouge.
Pulls it in. It's Hill.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Snags it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. The sure hands. It's Green. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
At the 14-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
Number 14. On to punt it away.
Cradles it at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play calls.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. LSU right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's hit. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Riley. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He's got it on the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
70. Auburn, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror